Hi there, this is Stephen Day from the Virginia Council on Economic Education. And today joining us to talk about how to pay for college, we have Devon Mack. Devon, please tell us about yourself.
Great day, Stephen. How you doing there?
Doing great, thank you.
Yes. Well, my name is Devon Mack. I'm a State Farm agent in the Virginia area, born and raised in Philadelphia, and I've been a State Farm agent owner for the past 4.5, going on 5 years now.
Yeah, welcome, Devon. So we're looking at today on some ways to pay for college, and there are many ways to pay for college that students might not know about. There are scholarships, loans, grants, having a job, saving up, and taking on debt. Scholarships are money that and grants are money that you don't pay back. Loans are money that you do pay back. And what we want to know to begin with here is which of these has affected your life the most?
Yeah, great question.
How did you do it?
Yeah, great question. I remember those days, my goodness, faced with a lot of different scenarios there. But what worked for me was a combination of loans and scholarships. And that guaranteed student loan that we had back in the early 80s, applied for that, obviously guaranteed, so I got it, but also received a presidential scholarship. I graduated from Hampton University, an accounting degree. And so that paved the way and paid a portion of it as well. However, it didn't cover everything. And so I applied for a Army ROTC scholarship, a Reserve Officer Training Corps, and that paid the rest of the balance. So it more or less eliminated me having to need loans moving forward through my my undergraduate
Well
years.
done. But I believe that you also have a child who's in college, actually in graduate school right now, studying to be a physical therapist, right?
That is correct, yes.
Congratulations. So how has his path been different than yours?
Yeah, no, great question. So certainly, as I told our son early on, look, Dad paid his way through college, and so we expect you to do the same. No, it wasn't quite that blunt, but we told him, hey, look, scholarships are a great opportunity. They do work, and while Army ROTC wasn't his forte, academically was. And so what we told him early on was, hey, you know what, Dad's the GM, Mom's the head coach, and you're the player, and your job as the player is to get the best grades that you can get so that someone, we didn't know who that someone was going to be, would pay for his education via a scholarship.
All right. So what are some things that he had to do to get that scholarship? I mean, they don't just drop them in your lap, right?
Right. Oh yeah. We wish it could be that easy. You kidding me? Yeah. Yep. No. So it took a lot of focus, a lot of discipline. He certainly was not the model student 100% of the time, but he did catch the vision, and he realized that, as I get good grades, good things do happen. And we gave him little mini scholarships growing up, maybe a couple dollars for each A, not as much for B and C's, D's, and E's. We didn't pay him anything for those. Okay.
I believe you had a hack as well with the SAT test.
Yeah, we did. The SAT. So for me, I took it one time. I don't know about you, Steve. I was one and done. Took it 11th grade. I was done. You as well. Yeah. He took it multiple times. The reason for that is we learned early on that you can take it as many times as you want, and that total score, that super score, would be added in. And the reason we had him take it multiple times, we didn't expect him to nail it ace the first time, but we wanted him to get comfortable. Okay. We didn't want to be fearful of it, like anything else in life. You become more relaxed, you tend to do a little bit better when you're relaxed. He did that. His scores improved every year. More and more college offers began coming in, and it all worked out very well.
So I know that not everybody who is thinking about going to college might have money saved up, but it does sound like your son, you at least had him prepared to think about scholarships and to plan for them going forward. I know I personally, my mom and dad said, Stephen, you should apply for a scholarship. And I was already a junior. I didn't put a lot of effort into it. But it sounds like you all had it planned out a couple of years ahead of time.
Well, we did. I mean, again, like I said, early on in life, we preach scholarship to him on a regular basis. He resisted a little at times because, again, like any student, when things get a little tough sometimes, wanted to kind of bail out. But ultimately, he knew what he wanted to do, which was to get into the medicine and the sports world. And as he's done that, it paid off for him. We put a little aside, Stephen. I'll be honest with you too. A 529, okay, that we had. But here's the thing: we never told him about it, so he never knew that was there.
Oh, really?
And quite honestly, here now in grad school, we're able to utilize some of that because he did get a scholarship by the end of the story to go to undergrad, and it did pay his way for all 4 years for college undergrad.
Wow, congratulations.
So, thank you. Oh yeah, we're pretty happy about that.
All right. So, hey, thank you so much. So as they heard in this video, there's a lot of different ways to pay for college. And if you plan ahead to apply for scholarships and to research out what scholarships there are available, that's a little bit less that you have to pay on the back end for loans. Devon, thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing your experience with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.